Hello friends, from today we are going to start a playlist for Android app development course. In this course we are going to start with the basics of the Java and we will go till the end where we can build our own Android app from the scratch and download download and generate a APK for that which we can share with our friends and all. Yeah. So our course objective for this is first of all we will learn the basics of the Java. Then then we will do the introduction to the Android Studio, that is IDE for building a Android apps. Then we will learn the XML language. It is a coding language which is used to build the front end for the apps. And we will write logics in the logic for the app in Java language, and we will combining both the XML and Java language. Then we will learn to build a Android app from scratch, which we can publish later on Play Store. And at last, we will going to generate the APK file, which we can install in any of the Android devices. So the index for the today's lecture is intro. First of all, we will going to see what is the Android Studio. Then we will see what is XML and Java languages. Then we will see the Android Studio architecture, how it works and how the Android basically works. Then we will see its building blocks, how they means how that all are connected, like how the things work in the backend, and at last we'll see the development tools we'll need for this course. First of all, introduction to Android. Yeah, Android is one of the most popular operating system, which in the world, most of the 88% of the phones are using the Android operating system. There are different operating systems, just as iPhone, just like iPhone uses the Mac OS systems, and there are many others. The Android is powered by a Linux operating system, which can be run on the mobile phones, smartphones, or the tablets. Yeah, the means in the beginning the Android was launched for only the keypad phones. The later in the later updates it is launched for the Android and touchscreen phones also. Yeah, Android comes with many different functionalities such as Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, Internet, SMS, yeah, video calling, cameras, and all the functionalities included in the Android operating system. Now we will see the XML and Java code. What is XML? So first of all, XML is used to building the app layout. Layout means the screen which we can see on the screen. It is like a front end. The thing we see on the screen, if you open, just example, if you open the WhatsApp, so it is the front end is built using the XML language. So layouts are basically a static page which can be manipulated using Java code. So Java is used to write the logics, means how if we'll click on some button, so what action must happen. So it is built using the Java code. Then declaring UIs is XML enable us to means picturize the better formation of the app and its behavior. Now the platform architecture. There are different layers in the Android operating system. So the basic and means in the last, as we can see here, the last layer is the Linux kernel layer. So it is the hardware functionality which is only understood by the app or computer. So in this layer, there are already installed different type of drivers for helping means to run the app, just like Wi-Fi driver to enable the Wi-Fi, camera driver to enable. So in the second layer, we are having the platform libraries. So it is given by libraries given by the Android Studio IDE. There are different type of libraries which we want to use. Just like if we want to use the backend functionality, so there are SQLite library, and there are different library for the graphics, so the animation could be better. In the third layer, we have application framework. So application framework is for the viewers. So what we can see and how the things cooperate in between. Just like activity manager, if we click on the one of the button, so the next page should open. If we click on the like sign in button, so the home page should appear. So it is controlled by the application framework layer. And at last we can see the application. So it is a, like we can see the app icon on the home screen after installing the app, and we can see the name just like WhatsApp with their logo. So it is controlled by the application layer. Now we will see the application building blocks. If we are building one of the Android app on our own, so what we should know? These are some of the basic things. So first of all, there is activity. So what is the activity? Is basically the UI screen, the front end we see from our eyes, that is in front of us. Then what is intents? Intents are the message passed between components. If if we want to send some of the messages, like if we are logging in some of the app, so if we are inputting wrong password, so it should be like scanned if the password is right or wrong. So it is done using the intents. Service is a faceless component that run in background. Service only run in the background to check whether to match the data with the database, and like to fetch the data from the database and to be seen in the main screen. So it is used using service. Content. Now what is the content? Content enables sharing of data across applications. If you want to like connect the two of the applications, as we can see when we are using the Google Meet, the camera is enabled. So it is enabled using the content. We are using the camera in Google Meet. It is the cross-platform applications. Yeah. So now we will see the development tools we will need to use in this course. So first of all is the Android Studio. Android Studio is the IDE which is used to develop the Android apps, and we can write the codes both in XML for the front end and Java in the back end. Then we will need the emulator to run that app. Emulator is like a mobile device, like virtual mobile device where we can run the app. And the Firebase. Firebase is for the backend where we can store the data. If we have to store some images, videos on the backend, then we will use the Firebase for the backend purpose. So thank you.